Welcome to It's Luella. Today we are going to have a wonderful time, and I hope that you are enjoying your day and the holiday season. And today we have a fabulous, oh my goodness, one of my favorite artists is here today, who is a songwriter, producer, and he is better known as the Prince of Soul, Rashaad Carlton. Welcome.
How are you, Queen?
Oh, I am so happy to have you here.
Oh, wow. Thank you for having me here.
Oh my goodness, you know I have been a fan of yours for so long.
Wow.
And you know what I really admire is your stage presentation. Wow. Where did that confidence come from?
Oh goodness. You know, the best thing I could say is I know that it's a gift that God gave me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so when I go up there, I can hear my mom kind of in the back of my head saying, "Sing, baby." You know, so you know, I kind of just stand up in that confidence and knowing that my gift is being a blessing to someone. So that's basically where that confidence would come from.
You know, I got to ask you about how did it feel to sing with Bo Henderson?
Oh, wow. Let me tell you, I'm from Detroit, Michigan, so I'm a Motown baby. So singing with a temptation, a foreman temptation, was absolutely like a dream come true for me, you know.
Right on.
And he's such a humble person, you know what I mean?
Right.
And he takes to me as a mentor, so I appreciate it.
Oh,
I really do.
So, how many other artists, because I know you sung with like a long list of major artists. Can you let our viewers know some of the people you sung with?
I've sang with Howard Hewitt, I've sang with Morris Day and the Time, Keisha Cole. Wow. I've done shows with Adrian Marcel, a lot of Bay Area greats, really, you know. Wow. It's been a blessing.
Yes. Yeah. Now let me rewind the clock a little bit and ask you about, I would like for you to tell our audience what high school you went to.
John R. Bookto, woo woo.
And what was your job? What did you do there?
Goodness, I did a lot in high school. My parents always made sure that we stayed active and that we had outlets to use our gifts. So I did Air Force ROTC. Our school had a gospel choir that sang in and directed.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm trying to get, because they was a pretty, very popular choir, right?
Oh goodness, we recorded an album. After I graduated, I went back and I helped write for that album, and I sang on that album too. So it was a dream come true for us to do it. Yeah, that was awesome.
Now, have you had any major projects with any other major artists?
Actually, all of the collaborations that we've done this far have been live collaborations in concerts. There are some talks of some recordings that are going to be happening in this year coming up. That I can't spill the tea quite yet, but you will be one of the first to know. Trust me.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
You know I want to definitely. Now, do you have any performances coming up?
Actually, I do. I have 3 performances in December. One is December 9th at Harlow's in Sacramento, California, where I'll be with my friends Brandy J and Dave English. We'll give it out. Shout out to my friends there. The 17th, I'm going to be at Unity of Sacramento Church. We're going to be doing a holiday musical. Right?
Oh, wow. And I would love to be there.
Oh, yeah, you have to come out and join us for that. Yes. And of course, we have to give you the New Year's Eve party of the century.
Oh,
right?
Man, I know that's going to be amazing. That's going to be hot.
Doubletree in Sacramento, California as well. So pretty loaded coming up in December.
So I also understand that, you know, in your growing up, your family wasn't really that much into secular music.
Oh, goodness.
And so you kind of snuck away and wrote a a song. What was the name of that song?
It was called Hey Lover, Hey Lover. And the quick story behind the song is I snuck and recorded the song with my friend, and his uncle took the song and put it on the radio without us knowing it because it was a pretty decent song, he said. And my mom heard it. And she said, "That sounds like you." I'm like, no, look, knowing there's no way around it. I'm like, oh God, I don't know what to do. But her thing was, I know your gift will take you many places, but she says, never forget your boundaries. And never forget the way you were brought up.
Beautiful.
So that I've stayed in the parameters of that, even though I sing about love and relationships, there's a way where it's not lustful and it's not illicit, you know what I mean?
Yes,
and I try to keep that in the forefront of my mind,
Since you are such a phenomenal artist, I would like for you to share the words of inspiration to our viewers who are struggling with if they want to take that step and follow their dreams. What would you inspire to them?
Well, I'm going to say, first off, you will have to make sure it's something that you want to do and your heart is in it, because if not, then you'll quit. It'll be easy for you to quit. But if you decide to come into an industry, this entertainment industry, you have to stay prayed up, because it can be a dog-eat-dog industry. So you have to keep God first and just stay focused on your craft, and you do well.
Yes, I totally agree. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am so excited to have him here with me today that I want you to see why I am so excited. This brother can sing like nobody's business, but I ain't gonna say too much because I want you to hear for yourself. Rashaad Carlton, tell them the song you're about to sing.
I'm gonna sing my newest single called Just Stay With Me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rashaad Carlton.
I'm tripping, she said she
Ooh,
I know it was reckless, I shouldn't.
yeah.
I'm tripping, she said she don't get it.
Oh,
I know I was reckless, I shouldn't.
you say you're tired, it's over, and we're through. While I'm steady begging and pleading, trying to get through to you. Ooh, oh. You said you heard it all before while you headed for the door. Yeah, I know I did you wrong. I don't want you to go, so don't you leave. Don't go nowhere. Girl, stay with me. Girl, stay. Don't you leave. No. Yeah. Please. Listen, I was just out here doing me, but I never thought it would turn out like this. Out here tripping, got you flipping, playing all these games. Now you're screaming and you're crying, your heart is dying. Girl, I'm so ashamed. You said you heard it all before while you were. Girl, I did you wrong. Listen to this song, baby. Yeah, don't go nowhere. Won't you stay with me? Yeah. Don't go nowhere. Stay, baby. Listen, baby, let me hold you like a man's supposed to. I'll never let you go. Girl, you make me whole. Yeah. Oh, won't you stay with me, please?
Hi, I am so happy to be back with you. I hope that you enjoyed Rashaad Carlton. I know he was so awesome, but I have a phenomenal poetess and motivational speaker who is known as Gabby Valentino here with me today. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure to have you. You know, I've been so excited to be face to face with you and especially to see you in action. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, you are really in for a treat, but let's get to find out. Tell us, who is Gabby Valentino?
Well, Gabby Valentino is an entertainer. I'm a writer, a producer, and a girl from the hood. And so a lot of my poetry and writing stems from like real life, educator, motivational speaker, so change agent. So that's pretty much me wrapped up in one human.
Well, I know that you're very phenomenal because you've been winning a lot of awards too, and I want to talk about, can you help us understand what the TKO Leadership Contest is about?
The TKO Leadership was about individuals that was interested in speaking. That's one of my goal professions, is to get a platform, build a platform for motivational speaking. And so 2016, this lady runs a leadership platform and has a group, and she put it out there for people to compete, speakers to compete against each other. And so pretty much I signed up and participated January 24th, and actually did a 30-minute piece on passion and purpose, and actually became the winner of that speaking contest. That was my first time doing this. I think my first is, I get lucky on first.
No, that's congratulations, well deserved.
Thank you.
I really personally have great admiration for your work. It was such a great honor to have your work in Sisters with Ink anthology, and you know, undoubtedly won first place in that because you're just that phenomenal. How did that feel to you?
It felt amazing. 2017 has been an amazing year. I mean, it's still unbelievable. I put a lot of time in writing and thought in it, but I don't know if I have expectations, so it's always like mind-blowing for me, like, wow. Because I haven't seen myself as a professional writer, but obviously I have some talents.
You are phenomenal. I want to tell you that by me being a producer, a publisher, and work with several authors, published several authors. I followed you on Facebook. I saw you work with Sanjay Al's production. It was phenomenal in those plays. Tell the viewers I think you appeared in several stage plays.
Yes, I did 2 stage plays, Vagina Monologues, the interpretation of a black woman. Angry Vagina was my piece. And I did a stage play with Sanjay Al's, For Women. It was based on Nina Simone's song, For Women. I was PJ in it, one of the 4 sisters. And it was an awesome experience. Really hard to remember a lot of lines and get in where you're supposed to fit in a play, but it was also a first awesome experience. So that was my first real play like that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited to introduce and give to you Gabby Valentino is about to do 2 poems for you, and you're going to see why she's one of my favorites. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Gabby Valentino.
All right.
So now the set changes.
Okay.
And then you can grab the book.
Okay.
And remember.
All right, I'm about to talk to you guys about being from the hood. So this is From the Hood of the Ghettos. From the hood of the ghettos, I still rose. It wasn't because of the clothes that I had on my back or what covered my toes. It wasn't because my daddy had stacks or because he had hoes. You see, my mama had woes as she wake up to make up what my daddy left behind. In the same town, in the same time. There were nights without lights, roaches and mice screaming in fights, boxed macaroni and cheese, canned corn, and brown beans. That was my life. Time behind bars before I can even dream about stars. Long dark walks and old men passing in their cars as I ran away to my grandma's house, only to find out life was still the same. No shame. It took hella years to know that I was more than my name, more than the blame, and more than what came and went. Money spent, late bill stint. After the stint in the U.S. Navy, shit still didn't make sense. See, I walked down the aisle to receive many honors, praying and hoping that the bill collectors just wouldn't bother, thinking that my degrees would stop the fees and reduce my needs. Nah, life don't work like that. It wasn't until I discovered that it was my own shadow and doubt and fear that always seemed to loom near. Something that I can't name, but obviously something that I framed. And operating in that frame of mind, it cost a lot of dimes. I lost a lot of time. So now I mind my mind. I practice great thinking. I sit without blinking. I do vision boards and prayers and affirmations. I've damn near have turned my life into a declaration. The best word that I can use to describe this feeling is elation. You see, I've elevated. I'm operating on a higher frequency. The bottom thinking people, they can't even see me. So from the hood of the ghettos, I became a rose, one that grew from the inside out, and nobody never really knows when, where, or why. It just happened. I started blooming. Thank you. All right, we're going to do one more, and this is going to be out of the Motivating Our Youth anthology from the Sisters with Ink group. So, this is titled, To My Young Folk. To my young folk, this message is to tell you that you was born dope. This message is to fill you with hella hope. I want to tell you that you can cope, even when you hear the words nah and nope. They just turned you down. I want you to adjust your crown. Chase your dreams like you a greyhound, like you was born to do it. I'm not going to lie. You're going to go through it. But if you see something in your dream, I'm going to need you to pursue it. I need you to pursue it. I need you to go for it. I need you to go through it, because at the end, you're guaranteed to do it. Thank you so much. This is Gabby Valentino. Luella, I love you. Thank you for the opportunity.
I love you too. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you pick up this book, Motivating Our Youth. Gabby Valentino and many other awesome women all around the world is in this book. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to It's Luella Talk Show. Today, I hope you enjoyed our poetess, Gabby Valentino, a.k.a. Miss Rocket. She is a powerhouse poet. She also won first place Poetry Award this year with Sisters with Ink in Motivating Our Youth. So I also hope you really, really enjoyed the Prince of Soul, Rashaad Carlton. He is an award-winning R&B artist. Phenomenal. Make sure you follow both of them on Facebook. And the moral to my dreams today, and for you as well, is that I want you to pursue your dreams like never before. Yes, many times we run into haters and people who try to rain on our parade and our dreams, but remember, you are in charge of your dreams and no one can stop you, only you. Tune in again to It's Luella.